Lena, shoot some light beams down there. What are you doing? Oh no. Oh, Figs, I knew you'd come back. Oh, look at me. He gave her nothing. Yeah, Jasper. No. Yes.
Still couldn't shoot the pretty face. Oh, gotta stop doing that.
I recommend we get moving.
Ooh, because his hand's injured. He's messing up now.
I've survived for centuries.
Volker in the background. Volker in the background.
Did you really think you could kill me? Past will do it for me. Please. Come on, please. Don't you dare say meet me in the meadow.
I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so I'm always afraid that our main character is gonna die. I don't care who it is or when it is. Oh my gosh. So now where did it like leave them? How far did it expand? Oh, they could be best friends.
Wherever you are, whatever you need. My hand is yours. I think I like that hand with a dagger in it. It's not much, but a fend off a bully or two.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know just what to name it.
Sunny.
Will you still be trying to kidnap me?
Of course not.
But how are you gonna get the Crows Club
Have you found
back?
religion too?
No, it's just... I'm exhausted. Besides...
Exhausted. Ooh. That looks like it'd be enough to pay off Inesh's debt.
But it can be destroyed in the end. Just like him. You're not ready yet.
Who do you think the world will blame?
You will tear it down. Just not today.
Yeah, she's really weak. There's nothing you can do right now.
I had family in that city. I need to know how much of it is lost.
It's dangerous to go looking for the dead.
Not going will haunt me more. The Apparat will try to keep his power, blame this on all of us. The people will turn on Grisha again.
I'll come back. Reclaim our country. I still don't like you. But I'm grateful for you. Stay alive.
They'll have to get through me first.
Oh my gosh, so it swallowed the entire city! The entire city!
What's your angle?
Keeping my promise to you.
Oh.
I need you.
Come on, Nesh. You know he's in love with you.
After that, we'll see.
I like how he keeps talking her into staying and she keeps being like, okay, all right, one more time. Matthias. Is he gonna be mad at her? I knew it. He's gonna be like, you freaking tricked me.
Just a cruel joke all along. To prove a point, treat me as I treated you.
No,
I am no slaver.
I know I'll drop the charge when the case goes to court.
Goes to court. You broke my trust.
I can fix this.
Cannot fix this.
Oh, no.
What did we learn? People with trains are evil.
Goats
True
are
wealth.
valuable.
It's the friends you make along the way.
I just might be impressed.
I'm talking of Milo, of course.
Milo!
Tell me you have a plan. I don't care. if
Get
it's a
somebody to
lie.
pose as the Sun Summoner.
I have a plan. We're gonna need a heart render.
Milana?
No. For this to work, it has to be someone neither of them know.
The Sun Saint is dead.
I don't know if she's dead. But she is a saint.
Did he call us ghosts?
It also means survivors. The whole world will be after you.
I know some people in this world who like those odds. It's you and me now, like old times.
I like those odds too.
We'll come back and tear it down. Now
Are they gonna
that Darkling is dead.
He's not! There's our boy. Oh. Oh, look at his face. He's got claw marks everywhere.
Follow.
Why would they suggest that? What the fuck? A trailer for Sexify. Like, I don't... Maybe it's good, but it's not what I'm in the mood for right now. Come! Like they're dogs, and they just freaking morphed out of the shadow. Wow. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I didn't think that they were actually going to break down the fold. Like I said at the beginning, I thought that maybe they were going to break down like a small little section of it. I was wrong. The fold is still up. In fact, they actually expanded it. He engulfed a whole city. Zoya makes a comment at the end saying that her family is in that city and she wants to go back to see what is left of it. And so I'm assuming it was a very small city, but it still engulfed a majority of the city. And I honestly thought it was just like a street or two. I didn't realize it was that, like, it protruded that far. He not only engulfed this whole entire army, that guy is not a problem anymore. I can't remember his name. The guy who hired Arkin to kill the Sun Summoner. His whole army is gone. He's gone. All of those innocent people that were standing there watching are gone. He wanted an audience on purpose because he wanted to murder all of them. He is insane. He's absolutely insane. They're all right. They're going to blame Elena for what happened because she's Gracia. And I see, this is where it becomes difficult because it's like you understand why certain Gracia work with Kirigan. It's not hard to find Gracia to be on his army and his military because people hate them so much and they're so disliked that it's like that, like, I want to get back at you kind of thing. Just like I should, I'll get you good. Mal was right though. Mal says to Elena, you need to recoup, calm down, and then we'll come back and we'll blow this up. But she's way too weak at this point in time. Now she has back her powers. Oh my God. I was so worried. There was a small part of me, I didn't say this, but there was a small part of me that was like, is this going to be how it is moving forward? Because I don't like it. Like, obviously, I didn't like it because he was in control majority of the time, but I want Elena to have her self back, to have her own powers. And so I'm happy. I knew, I was like, chop his arm. I thought that she was going to chop his hand off, but that was obviously a lot easier. Because if she chopped his hand off, I guess they had commented that the hands have to touch in order for whatever they do to work. So it's not just like the movement of the hands or moving the hands. They said they have to touch. That's why the slacks are always like that, like separated. So if they cut his hand off, that would have been a severe disadvantage and it wouldn't have spanned 2 more books, I'm assuming. So she stabs his hand, pops out the piece of the antler, and now she's got her powers back. So I'm excited that that has separated. I knew he wasn't dead, obviously. Figs, I'm assuming, is dead, and the guy that was messing with Zoya is definitely dead. But I knew that General Kirigan wasn't dead. The Darkling wasn't dead. The Great Black Heretic wasn't dead. I wasn't sure how he was going to come out of that, though. I'm hoping in the next season, which I don't know if this is sign on for next season yet. I'm assuming it would be because it's been #1 on Netflix forever and it's freaking incredible. But Netflix is also not so great with renewing awesome shows all the time. Yay! I'm assuming it will be. So assuming that they're going to do a season 2. I hope that they kind of show like maybe a snippet or two, like a flashback of how he got out and what he did. Because what I'm assuming is he probably took more so of his journals that's where he found the spell to expand and make the shadow fold. I'm assuming he obviously studied more of those journals and probably knows a lot of spells and a lot of different things. But like he said with the Shadow Blade, I don't use it all the time. I only use it when it's necessary or need be, because it also has to be as powerful as he is. I'm sure he is still a little exhausted by when he does those things and has to perform those spells and such. So I'm assuming that he was able to do something and fought off the Volcra. He's got some significant scars, though, but he can get a tailor to fix that. So that's okay. He made his way out. He freaking clawed out, climbed out of that fold, and now he's got shadow armies? He's got a shadow army? Or was that just the guy that was messing with Zoya and Figs, and there's just two. There's just two shadow soldiers is all you get. How many of these things can he make? I'm assuming that also came from a Morrisova spell too, so how big is this gonna be? Is it the entire shadow fold? Does he only have the energy enough to create like a certain amount of those? Is the whole thing like, is this like where it is and then now it just keeps moving? Or is it engulfing again? Like, is he stretching it? Because I just don't, oh my gosh, I have so many questions. I have so many questions about that. I am so excited to dive into all of these fan theories and videos and things that people have been putting out because I can finally watch it now because I didn't want any spoilers and I can get into the books. So excited to get into the books. Our crows, they are in need of a heartrender, and well, wouldn't you know, there's our girl Nina sitting about a foot away, who is not on Matthias's happy, loving person list right now. That was a weird way to say it, and where I was going with that. Matthias does not have her on his priority list anymore because he thinks that the whole thing was a trick, and it really was to defend him. So I completely forgot that Fetty was even looking for her. Stupid. I don't know why I forgot that. There's a lot else going on. I guess I was distracted, but I completely forgot that he was even looking for her. So when he shows up, I'm like, oh my gosh. I keep saying, like, Ivan, I could tell was a kind of like a jerk. Was probably going towards the dark side. But Fetio, I feel like, is in the middle. You know, I feel like he's kind of like a Genya. Like, he doesn't want to necessarily be there, but it's better to be closer and higher up in rank with General Kerrigan than it is to be like some random person that could possibly just get eaten by the Shadowfold and die for no reason. I get it. So I feel like he was angry, rightfully so, at Nina because he was worried. You could see when General Kerrigan even says to him at first, like, you need to go find her. He's like, oh, if it's Nina, she's alive. And he's like, just go freaking find her. He's probably like, Nina, what the hell? I was actually concerned for you. And now here you are just like shacking it up with Druskella. What the fudge? That's our enemy. And then she breaks and says that he's changed and the whole table of Grisha hear her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was such a terrible scene. I feel so bad for Nina, but I have a very strong feeling. Obviously, they were alluding to the fact that she is going to tell Kaz, Jesper, and Inej that she will be their heartrender. And if they help her get Matthias out. So that will be very interesting to see. I feel like they could do that like that and have no problem whatsoever. I'm very excited to see the 4, or we'll say 5, including Matthias, get together and what they're going to be doing. That is definitely, Nina's like, I feel would be the perfect addition to their trio. Screw the conductor. He broke my heart. It's Nina. That's the 4th crow that I've been looking for. We get an honorable mention to Milo. We don't get to see Milo, but we talk about him because he's important, and I'm happy they did that. Mal and Alina are now going to go off on their own. I don't know where they're going to go or what they're going to do because they don't really have any friends. Like, who do they know? Zoya went off to find her family. The crows are on the boat with Nina, and now Alina and Mal, like, they don't have anybody. They don't have any connections. They've never showed them, at least. Like, the only kid that they showed associating with them was the jerky kid that kept picking on Mal, who I thought the Black Heretic was. And so I don't know. They don't have any the only person that I can think of that would help them in some way would be Bagra, but they don't want to go anywhere near the palace, I'm assuming. So, I mean, that wouldn't be smart. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I need to soak this all. This is too much. It's too much. That was such a good freaking episode. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to jump in to the next season. Whenever you're ready to give it to us, Netflix, just bring it on. Just bring it on. I will be reading the next 3 books, and then I will be reading this 2 Six of Crows books. And I hope that I will have time to maybe do a discussion video on it. I kind of want to do what I did with Once Upon a Time, where I do like maybe my top 5 scenes, my top 5 favorite scenes, or my top 5 oh my gosh moments, and kind of do like a little season review, because I need to soak all this in. And just, oh my gosh, that was an amazing show. So look out for a season review, look out for a top 5 oh my gosh moments, look out for book reviews. Hopefully I'll be able to get those out soon. But aside from Shadow and Bone, I'm going to be diving into Once Upon a Time, as always. That's always on my radar. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. High School Musical, the series, season 2 comes out in a few weeks. So I guess in 2 week, I get like a 2-week breather. Maybe I'll just marathon a bunch of Once Upon a Time. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this amazing season 1 Shadow and Bone journey. I'm so sad it's over, but I'm so happy that I found this show and that I found this fandom, and that we hopefully will be getting a season 2. So don't forget to throw a like up or dislike if you do or do not like what you see. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode and suggest a show similar to this that you really liked. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring-a-ling-a-ling the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. That's $1.25 a week. And it's all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube, in addition to more. But that's it. Now I can go and binge all of the reactions for the last episode and see theories. So long, everyone. Try to make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.